So, to all the beauty queens representing 1.4 billion Africans in 54 different countries, 3,000 cultures, 2,000 languages, I wish you well, and so does South Africa, no matter what it is you think about us. But I do encourage you, please remember who it was not so long ago, 5 minutes ago, historically in 2019, who inspired you to know that you could be there, who paved the way for you, and who helped you see that it was possible. An indomitable beauty queen. Who was Miss Universe 2019?
Zozibini Tunzi, South Africa!
If you've been living under a rock, you might not know that South Africa has been pulled into a racial debate with controversy around illegal activities of the mother of one of our previous contestants who committed identity fraud in our country. This child grew up in South Africa as an illegal immigrant and then tried to become Miss South Africa. At the moment, the world is using this as an excuse to bully and mock a disabled woman who became Miss South Africa instead. Mia LaRue has had to give up her space in the Miss Universe contest because as a hearing impaired person, she is struggling with vertigo.
And back to this story now. Mia LaRue is Miss South Africa 2024. She was crowned in Pretoria last night, making history by becoming the first hearing impaired winner. Communications Director at the Department of Women, Youth and People with Disabilities, Cassius Selale, joins me now for this conversation.
Yeah, this is, I was saying yesterday to Aldrin that I think that your being crowned is such a beautiful moment for South Africa. It is, finally, we're going to really understand such a big part of our country, right? 4 million people in South Africa that are either deaf or hard of hearing. And people are watching our conversation, they're thinking, wait, but if she's deaf, how is she hearing your questions? How are you guys doing this? It's an opportunity for us to educate people.
Absolutely. So I have a cochlear implant which I received at the age of 2. And the cochlear implant is amazing technology that is able to help you have a representation of sounds, but it's not the same as you hear. So I still do have struggles with my hearing. Hence my speech impediments, etc. I've received a lot of speech therapy that have learned me to speak and how to listen to you. So it's a lot of little parts that is able to help me to communicate with you. I read your body language, I read your lips, and then with the cochlear implant as well.
It is gut-wrenching to think that a woman who has inspired millions of disabled children across South Africa would be pulled into a racial debate that she never designed and that she's not guilty of. It is also kind of ironic considering it was Miss Universe South Africa 2019, just before the pandemic, who inspired millions of girls from Cape to Cairo across 54 countries in Africa to realize that they could all be Miss South Africa at one point, and to watch that nation be the one that is mocked and derided. So, yeah, let's have a look.
Every morning when I get up, I blast my music and sing at the top of my lungs. It makes me feel free, and when I'm free, I'm my most powerful.
We can make it right, so go and let it all hang out tonight, 'cause we don't love you anymore.
South Africa! South Africa and Puerto Rico. Miss Universe is South Africa! Thank you.
Please visit my channel and find out more about the story. Decide for yourself if you think it's fair and hear it from a truly South African experience. But don't prepared to be made comfortable.
Being Miss South Africa means to me a great deal because it actually means that I managed to break a barrier that night. And I managed to help transform the world of pageantry in terms of inclusivity. But beyond that, I also have an opportunity to help create actual change within our society in terms of inclusivity and what it means to be beautiful and smart. And I am so excited to do just that.
This is Nuance with Nikki, the nitty gritty, even if it's not pretty.
Well, I want to say that.